Ooh, I blew it out. Ooh, baby, we got a wild one for you this week.
Oh, that's right. We are in our post-Thanksgiving digestive processing.
Yeah, I just landed. I got off the planet LAX with a dream and a Fabletics hoodie.
That's right. Meatball came to scratch your feet and tell us about a spatchcock.
I spatchcock that chicken up. And then we talk about sucking cock and balls. We talk about Dipper's coming up, drain your nut, a real wicked night that's going to be happening in a precinct. We discuss what it's like to spend time with family.
And why apple juice and ketchup are for babies.
Fucking babies.
I forgot to tell you this. I'll just say it right now. Did you know that there's a thing in trees called burls?
Branches and burls.
It's when the birds make like a bunch of like knots and nests, so the tree kind of grows around them and they look like these bulbous things. And so when they cut the trees down, people collect the burls to like make wood art with.
Oh, yes.
And everybody has been talking about burls and burls and burls this whole trip. And in my mind, I'm like, you guys are saying balls in the funniest possible way.
Crazy.
Burls.
Come chi and burls.
All right. Enjoy the show.
Bye now.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us.
sloppy seconds. Oh, diva.
Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Down. Hi, you sloppy juicy little fuck you, not little fuck you, little fuck. I'm the sloppy second with Big Dipper and Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
At this point, like when you say down, do you even think about what it means or references? You just say down because that's the thing you say at the end of things.
Oh, they're going, someone's got to bring her. And then she sings, wah. And then they go, shout.
And she's like, nobody's going to bring me down, baby, because I'm my own cheerleader. Because she's like, you know what? When it's up, it's stuck. And so nobody's going to bring me down.
No, she's like falling, and she puts her hand out to the little baby her, and she falls for so long. And then she flies.
Did you see the second one?
I did. I'm seeing it again because I have to do like a review on it. I'm doing 2 separate review podcasts where I have been called in to speak on my feelings of the second half.
A prison of your own making.
And you can go listen to those. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Well, then let's not talk about it until you see it, because it is not as good as the first one.
Let's not talk about it, or
so the thing about it, Patrick and Dipper, is that it's God.
What are you doing under the table, Diva?
I'm taking my socks off because I went through airplane security. Sorry, everybody.
No,
I went through. Hold on. I just have to tell you this one thing. I go through. I'm TSA pre-check. Everything's fine. I go through security. I walk through the little machine. No beeper goes off, and he goes, "Oh, it's a a random check." And I go, "Oh, okay." And I walk back through, and he goes, "You're gonna need to take off your shoes." And I look down, and my swollen foot, the shoe is just open, like I didn't have it tied or anything, so it looked insane. And the other shoe was like tied and on. Of course, it was 4 a.m. when I got there, so I wasn't paying attention to my life at that point. And so I think he thought I was trying to bring on a shoe bomb.
Shoe bomb, don't bother me. Well, that's crazy. How do you walk around without tied shoes?
I mean, they're high tops, so they're kind of like up around the ankle.
Pork loin on a stick. Do they still serve pork loin on? How do you say that?
Pork loin on a stick.
Do they still serve that at High Tops?
I haven't ordered food at a High Tops.
How many socks are you taking off? You're still working on it.
Oh, now I'm just scratching.
How is your foot? Everybody wants to know. How is your foot?
Who is everybody? Why are they trying to know my business?
Well, I think when you share little tidbits of your life on this pod, people want to check in on you.
I also have airplane foot. You know, after you've been in socks all day, you get off the airplane. And
you spend a lot of days not in socks all day?
Yeah, I wear Crocs around the house. And I spent a lot of time at home alone. My foot's doing a lot better. I was actually able to kind of get a good run going when I was visiting my family.
So my family goes for walks, but your family goes for runs? You think you're
Well,
better
no,
than
my
me?
mom can't do shit because both her arms are still fucked.
Still
But-
broken?
Well, they're not. She had surgery, so she's like recovering from the
Jeez.
surgery. So it was like really funny because we were all doing the cooking, and I'd be like, "Well, come over here." And like when it was time to make the mashed potatoes, I was like, she's so specific about them. I was like, "Come over here and tell me how to make them." And she goes, "No, it's okay. Just don't put them in the mixer, like the KitchenAid mixer, because it'll make them gummy." And I go, "Okay, well, what do you want in them?" And she like told me, and I was like, "Why don't you just come watch me dump it in, and then you can go sit back down?" And she goes, "No," and I go, "Okay, well then I don't want to hear any judgment about these fucking mashed potatoes because you have been given the option 3 to 4 times." First thing she says when we sit down. First, I say some
Grace?
lyrics. Well, we
You
didn't
say
say Grace,
Grace?
but I said some lyrics from Wet Ass Pussy as Grace, and we all thought it was
Which
so
ones?
funny. Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet ass pussy. I can't remember. I had them on my phone. I made it seem like
Wop.
I made it seem like I had written something really, really dramatic for the family to hear. And then I just started reciting WAP lyrics. And then the first thing out of her mouth was, could have used a little bit more seasoning.
Now here. Oh,
She said, it needs more salt. I was like, well, I didn't want to put salt in it because everything's got salt in it. And salt is something that you can optionally add more of.
you didn't put any salt in the mashed
I put
potatoes?
salt in it, but I
Okay,
didn't put like as much as at my home when I cook, everything is salty.
I want to let you know that what you described is probably a universal experience for all people and their parents when their parents go, "Why don't you cook the meal?" And then they hover over their shoulder and try to correct them at every
I
turn.
would have rathered her just tell me what to do and I be the arms than her
You say,
later.
stand in front of me.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I was
reach my arms
literally
through-
telling her to do. I was like, come here and tell me. Or like, I'll start scooping the sour cream to put in and then you tell me how much. No, nothing.
Do you want to just say quickly all the things that you cooked because this is what happens this time of year,
I made the turkey,
Period.
spatchcocked.
honey? Yeah, I know
I
you
cut the
love
spine out. It was actually really fun. And then towards the end of it, I turned to my brother and I looked at him and I go, I could probably cut up a body if need be.
I was gonna say, a sociopath would definitely call spatchcocking fun.
And then I made the mashed potatoes. I made sweet potatoes, but I don't like that. I made the gravy from the drippings. I made bok choy, like grilled bok choy.
Yum.
It was so good, but they were like, "Oh, it needs some sort of crazy sauce on it." And I was like, "No, the point is that it's just like charred bok choy. Like,
Yeah.
it was marinated, but now it's dry." Anyway, what else did I make? I can't remember. There was a lot. I did all the cooking basically.
Nice.
What'd you make?
Me and my
You're
sister
still at home with your family in the honeycomb curtain.
in the honeycomb curtain. Yeah, I'm here in the guest room.
No
Me
pony
and my
wall in sight.
sister. What'd you say?
No pony wall in sight.
That's right. That's only at my apartment. Me and my sister made Brussels sprouts, Parmesan and lemon zest Brussels sprouts. Those are very good. I tried to make smashed potatoes, but the potatoes that were purchased for me were much larger than like a fingerling potato. So I basically made like home fries, but everyone ate them and they were great. So they were sort of like a crispy, thick diced potato, like nicely seasoned. We made green beans with almonds and caramelized onions. I made a gluten-free stuffing and a gluten-free gravy. And we did a salad and we made apple cider donuts. Question?
What is then a gluten-free gravy?
It's just gluten-free flour. So it's the drippings, it's butter, and it's just you thicken it up with butter now. You just thicken it up with gluten-free flour. But someone was doing a little inventory of the kitchen today afterwards in the aftermath, and they were like, "Is it possible you used 6 sticks of butter yesterday to make all these dishes?" And I was like, "Absolutely. Like, what are you talking about? Stuffing is butter. We baked donuts. Those are butter. There's butter in everything, especially on Thanksgiving."
I think we went through 8 sticks of butter for all of our stuff.
There you go. Did you make the cheesecake?
Did not make the cheesecake because I came home the next day. Normally, the cheesecake, you make it on Thanksgiving and then you eat it 2 days after, but I came straight home.
Oh,
And
what?
while we're having holiday talk, my brother drops at the table. He goes, in front of everybody, he just goes, "Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm not going to be here for Christmas." And everyone goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." And he was like, "I booked a resort. I'm going to, like, I don't know, some island." And even his girlfriend went,
She was
"Wait."
like, "What?"
Yeah, and I was like, "Wait, are you taking her?" And she went, and she goes, "This is the first I'm hearing of it." He goes, "No, I'm going alone."
Oh, what?
And I go, "Well, okay, well, if you're not gonna come, like, I'll just come visit mom and dad in February, and then I'll come with you on the trip." And he goes, "No, I'm going alone." And so now my mom turns to me and she goes, "Well, then don't come for Christmas because, like, I'm just gonna be tired and, like, I'd rather you not come. You've come for Thanksgiving." And so now my Christmas is, like, just fully opened up.
Wide
This
open
open
spaces.
Christmas. I already had the flights booked. I was literally like
Oh, you
on the plane
did?
today. Yeah, I buy them super in advance so they're cheaper. And I canceled those flights and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this money. So now I think I'm just gonna, you know where I'm gonna go?
Palm
Palm
Springs.
Springs.
Springs. Well, I'm around for Christmas.
Should we get a house in Palm Springs?
I
Should we stay at a hotel in Palm Springs?
we could
Should we
go.
stay at the
Yeah.
Motel 6?
I love the Motel 6. It's
And then
my favorite place.
People can come knock on the door. I've circled
It's-
back to liking it again.
I love that.
Mainly because
circular
I was like
logic.
looking at hotel prices around
And
Christmas.
you were like,
I went,
I think the
"Oh, I
Motel
guess
6
the Motel
is
6
fine.
is going to really slay. It's right over by
Well-
that ice cream shop I like."
I want to say something sort of weird. Well, I don't know. I feel lucky. I think a lot of queer people, and as we get older, let's be honest, we get older. People's families like dynamic changes around
Mhm.
Thanksgiving. There are a lot of people who for many, many years in their life, it's like we always go home or we always see our parents or we always whatever. And then as you get older, it's like maybe that's not an option anymore, or you start doing Friendsgivings or whatever. But for the majority of my life, I've always been with my family on Thanksgiving. And I'm grateful for that, of course. But sometimes when you look on Instagram and people are having like fun Friendsgivings
I was more jealous of the
or-
Thanksgivings.
gay Friendsgivings, and I'm like, sometimes those like queer gatherings are like, we are no contact with our family. So I'm like, I don't want to be jealous of that, but I'm like, that looks like more fun than
I had
know,
a good
like,
time,
of
but
course.
I am. When he said that, and my mom was like, "Don't come home for Christmas," there was a little part of me that was super excited because then I just started texting everyone, being like, "What are you doing for Christmas?
Yeah. I didn't
Should we
get
go to
text.
New York? What are you going to visit your family? Can I come stay with you in New York? Because New York at Christmas is magical."
Cold. Sorry, what?
Well, it's cold, but
Cold.
thank God I have all these beautiful Fabletics jackets to choose
And
from.
expensive. No,
Oh, and I have the Ben Orson leather that I could wear.
there you go. But I will say, like, I also think you and I have relationships with our family. Like, Thanksgiving is a time for us to see family, but it's not. I don't feel special about the holiday. I'm like, I
No.
see my family all the time. I'd rather us like not feel the pressure of doing a holiday thing.
Mhm. That's why I was like,
Okay.
I'll just come back in February. Like, I'll just come on a
Exactly.
random weekend in February and we can go do random stuff. And there won't be the pressure of like having to go grocery shopping during a holiday season, which is
Bro.
a nightmare.
We're doing Christmas after Christmas in San Diego and just hanging out at the beach and taking the dog to the dog park. and
That
shit
seems
that.
like more fun.
Period. Wait, so
Period.
can I tell you the funniest quote from the table last night?
Was it about me?
You were mentioned at the table.
Because your sister thinks I'm a nightmare.
No, it was like my mom or my dad was like, and is that something Meatball's involved in? When we were like talking about,
Your sex
like
party.
what I'm up to.
You're drain your nut over the turkey.
You're giving me other ideas for something different. No, but there were, it was like a couple different couples, my family's friends, my parents' friends, and me and my sister, and we were talking, and Japan. It was all in one conversation. So someone brought up Japan, And then your name was mentioned. And then someone was like, oh, you were doing the opera in Japan? And I was like, no. 2 different things. We did a podcast in Japan. And then someone was like, isn't that, didn't so-and-so go there? And someone was like, no, that person went to Korea. And then this guy who like really hadn't been a part of the conversation very much, like a man in his 80s, you know, a friendly guy, a husband of one of my mom's friends, he just sort of clears his throat and pipes up and he's like, don't they eat a lot of that chi over there? And the whole room just busts out laughing. And I was like,
God.
you know when you like don't think that older people like know what cum is?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
why am
always
I-
shocked when old people, well, especially
Why are
when
my
when it's, like,
parents
your
laughing at
parents. Yeah, it's
this?
like, why are your parents laughing?
Why do you get that joke? Why do you understand that
Why
joke?
do you understand that joke? Because if I were to say something like that, you would give me a dirty look. But because he said "cum chi," we're all having the hee hee ha ha's.
Cum
No,
chi
thank
is
you.
so funny.
Now, is that giving you ideas too?
Gotta ferment that nut. All right, let's.
Is that in the
we'll take a
cookbook?
little-
Is that in your cummy cookbook?
Oh my god, cum chi. Let's take a little break and we'll be right back.
Kimchi's usually not vegan because there's shrimp in it.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either, and if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
And we're back. A couple of the kimchis that I've purchased have had not like whole baby shrimp, like little tiny shrimps in them.
Now, what about like the tiny, tiny shrimp? Like the tiny shrimp that's in the
Sea
water
monkeys.
in New York City. Yeah.
Sea monkey. I don't know, but
Sea
apparently
monkey.
it's good for you
Sure, because they eat up all the little bacteriums.
in your cum.
What?
Inside your stomach. What?
What? Hey, do you like to ice skate?
I do. Well, as you know, I'm a really good skater.
Yeah.
So when you put me on the ice, all I ever wanted to learn when I was younger was how to do one of those really fast twirls.
Oh, what, like feet on the ground, not like a jump twirl, like a
No,
spin that
feet on
gets
the ground.
faster once you bring your limbs into your
slowly
body.
start bringing your arms in, and you're like, and then you put them out, and you slow down a little bit, and then you hit.
And I
hit a
feel like if
pose.
you were to look at their face when they're spinning, it looks like they're like their whole
they look
cheeks-
like they're being blown by a leaf blower. Got there.
Yeah. Got there. Finished the finish line. I watched Weapons on the plane flying over here.
How was?
You know, it's about witches and it didn't really make a lot of sense. I saw an interview where the guy was like, I had the idea. What if there was a town where a bunch of kids all went missing at the exact same time in the middle of the night and they all ran funny? I think that's what he said. And then
That's
he
exactly
was like,
how he said it. I think I saw that same interview.
and then he was like, and then I just had to figure out how to back my way into it. And I was like, cool, it worked. I feel like the movie was successful. Everyone talked about it. It was a Halloween costume, like it made money. But like, I think the thing that makes those movies scary and actually haunting is like, if the lore of it is fully told.
And yes,
Like, because
I feel
she
the
was
same
just
way.
like a wit, like at a certain point, you were like, oh, well, is this a spoiler? Well, whatever. You're go like,
spoiler, skip ahead.
you're like, everyone left because of like a witch and a spell, but like, there's no like reason behind any of it. You know what I mean?
It gives like, holy shit, it gives like a lot of Japanese horror films where they just go, oh, this happened because of a witch. Oh, this happened because of a monster
A
in your
warlock.
house. A warlock. It happened because of a ghost. And
Godzilla.
and there's just like, you just kind of accept that. But I
Yeah.
need more. I need to know, like, why did they become a witch? What is their history? I need the whole lore.
Well, if you think about it, Madame Morrible is MN. And if you turn it around,
Wagga wheel
Wicked-
Watusi. That's my favorite one I've seen.
Oh my
What she's
God.
doing right now is like the Lady Gaga. There could be 100,000 people in a room, but all it
Yes.
takes is one. Like she's
Okay,
really.
it is 100. You
it is
started
100.
there, but then you pivoted incorrectly.
See, but sometimes I think it's best if I say it wrong on purpose.
On purpose.
Poipus.
Well,
Well.
flip it around.
Flip it around.
MM.
What do
Flip
you
it
got?
around.
Oh, Meatball Queen, MQ. Flip it around. Wonder Queen.
Wonder Queen. Flip it around and slide that Q on back to how it was. And then, what do I have going on? When this comes out, I will be in Fort Lauderdale celebrating
Pig Week. Oink, oink, oink.
That's right. Shout out to all my.
Are you taking the
oinkers out
inked
there.
pig with you?
No, I guess I can. I think he probably put it on his Twitter. He's going to be in PV. There's like a big content week where they all
Oh.
go down and fuck each other.
They just fuck each other, and they all look haggard in all the videos. It's all one. It's all one angle because they're meeting by the pool, and they're like, "Let's go shoot a scene right now." Yeah, I could probably squeeze a load out.
I told you that I went to that Ray Dalton fornication weekend at the campground in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And it was cool. I got to meet a lot of people. There were people who listened to the podcast. Like, it was fun. It was a great time. Oh, that was when I stood watching the gangbang. Remember when I stood with
Yeah, that guy peed, just stared at you like
he
what are you
peed
doing?
and stared at me while he pissed. God, life is crazy, you know?
We're really doing it.
But I met like so many people there, and I met like guys who make content who like were really friendly, and like we were hanging by the pool and like sort of got flirty, and I was like making out in the pool and like whatever, and then nothing could ever happen because they were all there. They were like, gotta save everything for the filming. So they were filming like 3 to 4 scenes a day, and I was sitting by the pool reading a book, like watching the beautiful men go by, and I was like, sir, we just were vibing. Now you have to leave and go film.
Go film a scene. Could never
But
be.
you know, such is life and work. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Yeah,
watched,
yeah.
I was just listening to an interview. I can't even remember the name of the podcast, but it's this porn star I like, and he was talking about how he moved to LA from New York, and he's like, so many content creators come through, and their goal is to like be here for 3 days and shoot 4 videos so that they can have some like a month full of releases. So when he like doesn't hook up with people now, not for work. Which I think we've talked to some people about a little bit, but in my mind, that still is like.
That would be like if you never took a day or 2 every month to just get in a drag for you. You know, just
Yeah.
like put
I was
it
about to
on
say-
and
I
feel
was about to say,
yourself
it
in the
actually
mirror.
doesn't feel crazy because so many times people invite me to stuff and they're like, yeah, and I like don't show up in drag, and they're like, oh, you're not in drag, and it's like, I'm just here. Like my bad. I didn't.
Baby, cut the
I don't
check.
like getting into drag. Like, here's something
Whoa.
I don't like doing.
Alert
is getting
pink
into drag.
news.
Pink news. No, did we get to talk about the mac and cheese taste competition? Yeah,
I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. So
I
Meatball and
love that idea. We should
Are
do
you
more
gonna
cook-offs.
Are you gonna steal it?
No. I think the idea of a cook-off has existed forever. And if I were to do a cook-off, it would be like Jell-O mold cook-offs for the Christmas fat slut. Bring your best Jell-O mold. Don't put a bomb in it.
I think you could do another kind of cook-off. I think you should do an appetizer cook-off.
Fucking wontons.
Finger food. Whoa, your eye just went crazy.
'Cause
You
I'm
need
horny for a
You need that
wonton.
Rangoon in your belly. You could do a finger foods cook-off. You could do themed cook-offs and have a like limit. Okay, I'm already cooking on the ideas.
Look at you go.
Well, here's the
Look
thing.
at God.
I think
Look at God work.
look at God. I think enough people would pay a certain entry fee where you could give each entrant
Entrant.
the person who enters.
Yeah,
What would
the
they be
entrant.
called?
Patrick, look it up.
That's not the word. You
Entrant.
give each contestant.
Oh,
you could-
I thought you meant person who enters the building. An entrant.
Well, they would pay a cover, but then you could give each person a budget, so they don't have to come up out of pocket to cook.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like if you
Or,
did it,
what if we
you
did-
promoted it and it was big and you made money off of it, but all
So
these
I
people
give
were
them all the ingredients, and then we meet
no, you
up
give them money.
in an REI parking lot, and we make.
I
them
think you
cook
should
for
do a
me.
cook-off. Well, tell people about the mac and cheese while you're so inspired.
So it was at. No,
Oh,
it
it was
wasn't.
at the
It was at the
Eagle.
Eagle.
Oh
Sorry.
my god!
Patrick just texted. I got distracted.
An entrant is a person that enters, joins, or takes part in something. Yeah, so an entrant of the contest,
an
and
entrant of the
party.
contest. Okay,
Period. I'm smart.
so it was for Bears LA, which is like a bear group. I don't quite understand what they do, but I love all of
They
their
bring the
events.
bears together.
They bring the bears together. And there was a mac and cheese cook-off where there was supposed to be 7 contestants. I think only 5 showed up that day. And each one had like their own type of mac and cheese. And then we went around and tested them. And
It only
everyone
costs $5.
it costs
to eat.
$5, and then you get a little cup and you can go back for seconds. And they all brought more than enough mac and cheese.
Seconds.
I didn't. My friend did.
Oh, how about
You
Big Cup? How about Big Cup?
Big Cup saw you come. Okay, so he's one of the day managers at Precinct. I think he knows you.
Oh, I walked
I
up
think
to
he
this.
was trying to be nice.
I know. I walked up
He
to
saw
one of
your
the
big
guys
body.
because they give you like a small
It was like a Costco sample cup of mac
yes.
and cheese.
And so, but if you fill it to the brim, which they all did, and you fill it to the brim 5 times over, it's like that's enough.
It's more
mac
than
and
a
cheese.
serving of mac and cheese. I was so full for the rest of the night.
Right. And so, but I went to my third one and he was like, I got you. And he pulled like an 8-ounce cup that you would do like a bar drink in, and he loaded it to the top with mac and cheese. And I walked up to Meatball and friends, and Meatball was like, oh, you had to get the big cup, didn't you?
You,
I was like,
you were so quick to be like, I didn't even ask for this. He gave it to me. I didn't want it. I wanted a
he
normal
put it
size
in my
cup.
hand.
So the different mac and cheeses, there was a classic one, but then he put a bunch of bacon on it, which was pretty good.
And bacon bits.
And bacon bits. Then there was a Wicked theme one where they used...
Which had like Gouda and prosciutto in it.
Gouda, prosciutto, and then did they
How
top
do
it
you
with
say that?
anything? Prosciutto? Prosciutto?
Pralut.
Blalul. Then there was one that didn't come in a cup.
Yeah, this one was crazy.
It was possibly the creamiest, wettest mac and cheese I've ever had. Not in a bad way, just like the cheese pool on it was endless. And it was like he served it on a piece of bread, but everyone's piece of bread was a different size.
With
Was it beef? A slice of beef?
tri-tip.
Oh, a slice of tri-tip under it. See, now and I know he didn't win, and his was probably the most expensive.
Yeah, this man was like, yeah, you want to try my mac and cheese? And then it was like covered to keep it warm. So then he like lifted the tinfoil and was like slicing bits of
It was
tri-tip.
every piece you would get a fresh slice of tri-tip
And
out
then
of
you'd get
fucking
it
hot
layered
pot.
on the like toasted baguette with a dollop of mac and cheese on top. I was like, this is a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. And then later someone went back and asked for just the tri-tip and he went, no, you have to eat it with the mac. And I was like,
It's
okay.
the mac and cheese.
There's a lot of anger coming from a man whose dick is out.
Whoa. And the winner was?
It was called the WAP mac and cheese. Oh my God, like my prayer. Maybe that's
Brought
why
a
it
little
was in
bit of
my head.
LA. You brought a little bit of LA to
And
me
it was-
down there in Katy, Texas.
It was a delicious mac and cheese. I think it was 3 cheese. Then he topped it with that cheddar powder, like the popcorn topping powder.
Mm-hmm.
And then he made Parmesan crisps that were like
It was like a
chip.
cheddar chili crisp.
Oh, was it cheddar? I thought it was Parmesan. Anyway, and then that was stuck in the top, and it was so good.
Oh, yeah.
I think he won fan favorite and he won the whole thing.
Shout out to you. Congrats, Brian.
I was about to say, isn't that your friend Brian?
Yeah, I said his name.
Oh, okay.
I wonder who won. I don't know if they put our prize out there for one of the winners or not.
Yeah, one of them was supposed to call in and tell us about the mac and cheese making experience, but it's probably just
Which
going to be
I
Brian.
guess we just did. Yeah.
It's probably just Brian.
So we'll talk to you soon, Brian. All right.
Hey, Brian.
Let's take a little
We'll get
break.
to the bottom of whether or not it was a Parmesan or a cheddar crisp. I don't think you can get cheddar like that. We'll be right back. It's too oily.
Toily.
And we're back.
Meatball. In regards to ketchup, you ain't better than me.
Could you decipher that?
In regards to ketchup, you ain't better than me?
Yeah, that's
what does
right.
that mean?
You read the dolls for liking ketchup.
A similar thing happened at my house. My brother was like, y'all ain't got no juice? And I went, juice?
Oh, how old is he?
He's 7 months older than me. He's 37. He just had his 37th birthday.
He's drinking juice?
He goes, and I went, Mom's got like green juices or like a fresh pressed juice. Like we can press you with juice.
He
was
wanted
like, no,
juicy
I
juice.
want it. He goes, I want apple juice. And I go, you're 37. You don't get to drink apple juice.
And his
That is
girlfriend,
for children.
his new girlfriend, like, looked at him quickly and was like, "Oh my God, are you guys in a fight?" And he was like, "No, that's just how." he
Oh no,
talks to
she
me."
caught on real quick. And then she kept on being like, he's kind of crazy, huh? And I was like, and then my mom was
about
like,
your
"No, he's-"
boyfriend,
About-
about your brother to you.
No, about
Or about you
me
to the
my brother. About how crazy I am. And my mom goes, he's kind of just always been like that. I think it got worse when he started doing drag, but no, he's always been just kind of this. And then I started later that night. I was up in my room. My childhood bedroom, kind of looking around.
What size is the bed? What size is the bed in
There's
there?
a queen.
Oh, that's a lovely size. I sleep on a
I
queen
had
all
a
the time.
twin when I was growing up, but now that there's like, there's no desk in there. They've kind of like gotten rid of everything, but like some artifacts remain.
Uh-huh.
I was like, am I crazy? Am I kind
The
of out
drama?
of control? But I was like, all of my friends are, I guess, around this. Oh no, it's happening.
It's fine.
I don't think I'm crazy. I think I'm doing great.
Sure.
Am I crazy, Patrick? Hey, no, wait. I remember now. Fuck you. Don't. If you're over the age of 12, if you're out of junior high, what age do you get out of junior high? 12, 13?
Yeah, 13.
Because high school is like 13, ninth grade, 13. Yeah, no more no more ketchup. No more ketchup.
What are you supposed to eat on fries? Mayo?
Adult, I don't know, just not ketchup. That's gross.
What
It's
if they're
gross.
like house-made ketchup?
I guess it's yeah. Okay, well that's one thing. Banana ketchup, that's fine.
Banana
Homemade,
peppers?
but just like a thing of Heinz and you're squirting it all over. I guess if you're at school and that's like there's no other sauces, I guess that's fine. But like to opt in to being like I'm a ketchup fiend and like making it part of your personality and being like I love ketchup, I fucking love it. Like grow up, start drinking alcohol. Have
Back
a
in
martini.
the day, 3 logos ago, we had ketchup on the logo of this podcast.
That's fine because the logo is infantilized.
Oh. Hey, everyone, bring her packets of ketchup to Spatchcock and throw them at her on the stage.
fucking
Chuck packets of ketchup at Meatball next time you see her on the stage. They're soft. They won't hurt.
Hey, y'all. I'm sure other people are going to call in about this, but the free pianos are not free. They are, in fact, a scam to try and get you to pay them to ship the piano, and then they steal that money to ship it. There's not actually a bunch of free pianos.
Well, sorry, I think I misspoke when I said that because it's not the number one like sold item. It's the they're the number one not purchased item. Like there's always tons of pianos because no one's buying them. So
because
it's like
they're free and it's a scam.
And
there are
they
also
don't send you the
so
piano.
many princes in Nigeria who just need a little bit of help.
And I've helped like 4 of them. They keep sending me cat food. Next call. I didn't realize it was a scam.
Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball, reporting live from Smice Cream in Sydney, Australia. I just had the hot ice cream by Tyra Banks, and it is so unhinged. It's basically just like hot chocolate, but like flavored ice cream. Like, it's so crazy. It's like calling it hot ice cream is so nuts because she puts a scoop of ice cream on top of hot liquid, which is melting, and it tastes awful. It doesn't taste good. I don't know why she made this, but I came to this shop, and, well, there you have it. Kill yourself.
Oh, jeez.
Goodbye.
I love
she flew
him.
away on her broom.
Thank you, our boots on the ground. Did he say his name?
No.
I'm in love. Thank you so much for going and testing it. I've heard that it's disgusting, but I believe you. She might as well squirt some ketchup on top.
I just imagine it's so thick. Like, I used to like to eat ice cream and let it melt in the bowl and like then drink it like soup, like at the bottom of the bowl. Like you'd eat, like you put 2 scoops of ice cream in there, you eat like 1.5, and then you purposely let the rest of it melt, and then it's sort of like the ice cream soup at the end. Yeah. I like that. If that was warmed up...
I have a cousin who would microwave his ice cream. He'd throw it in there.
So like, Tyra didn't invent it.
Well, yeah.
Your cousin did.
My cousin did. It sounded gross to begin with because in order to call something hot ice cream, it's got to have the consistency of ice cream but stay warm. So it just has to be thick.
Yeah, hot ice cream sounds like something that would happen in space. The way they like freeze dry certain things. Dip and dot. You know,
freeze dried ice cream.
There
Disgusting.
you go.
But every time, see, I'm from Houston, so we had the NASA Center over here, and you could go, and they had like a little museum, and they would give you the freeze dried ice cream, and I would go, yuck! No, but I would like take a bite and be like, this is disgusting. It like doesn't.
I don't have a sugar daddy. I've never had a sugar daddy. And if I wanted a sugar daddy, I would go there and get one because I am what?
Sick! Yuck! Yuck! Have you seen that TikTok?
No, I thought you were just saying yuck out loud.
No, this girl goes, she's from the South and she comes to LA and she goes, I'm gonna be trying some Los Angeles barbecue. And she eats the baked beans. She goes, that's Bush's baked beans. You can't fool me. I know Bush's baked beans. That's a big pot of Bush's baked beans. And then she goes ahead and bites the mac and cheese. And she's like, yuck! Yuck! And that was my vocal stim for a minute.
Well, I want to tell you something. You know Mom Plus Gold. You're familiar with that we do that at our network?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're on the Patreon. You're over there on the Patreon.
Still gotta get it from Camille.
Okay, but if you're on Mom Plus Gold, on Mondays, Alaska and Willem have like a 15-minute show that they do that only is on Patreon. That's nowhere else, and they like don't have a script and they just like talk for 15 minutes. This coming Monday, or it will have aired yesterday, Alaska is going, have you heard of something called a vocal stim? Do you know what this is? And her and Will, like, she tries to explain what a vocal stim is, which she heard from Carrie Colby, that what a vocal stim was. And then they have this conversation about, like, what is that? That's crazy. Like, oh, and you just, like, repeat stuff over and over again. And I was like, the two people who can't stop quoting movies back and forth to one another week after week after week are, like, discovering what a vocal stim is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yuck! And then my other vocal stim was Jambalaya Girl the whole time I was home. The name of some company, and I read it once, and I went, Jambalaya Girl. It just felt good in my mouth to say.
Say it 3 times fast.
Jambalaya Girl, Jambalaya Girl, Jambalaya Girl. You try.
Jambalaya Girl. How about Jambalaya Boy?
How about Jambalaya Them?
Hey, stupid faggots. I just realized I have a story. Trigger warning for Brown on this one.
Yuck!
Okay, my husband and I went to Puerto Vallarta on our honeymoon vacation in the springtime. It was like May. And I guess I don't have to explain a whole lot with that. One morning we were trying to get someone to come to our room, and it was like 9 a.m. and we just pick someone and go for it. There's like a who's on right now setting. And
love that.
I go down to the bottom of our hotel. He shows up. He looks like he just came from an open club that probably is closing now.
We've all been there.
But he's hot and foreign, and I'm into it. We're into it. I like that he's nervous, like the demeanor. We go up to the room.
I like that he's
Long story
nervous.
short,
That's crazy.
The moment I go to put it in, he sprays brown water out like a whale's blowhole, to say the least. And I told him to clean up, and I still came. I always come. And then she flew her away on her broom.
I always come.
Thoughts, my
Listen,
diva?
That was clearly just, he had done a quick douche, a fast pass in the bathroom.
Fast pass. That's what you need for your car to avoid those tickets. A fast pass.
What tickets? I came home to another one.
Read it aloud and say the price.
Notice of delinquent toll evasion. This one is for $64.55.
Oh, someone was saying that the SB isn't San Biego, but southbound.
Ba-bong. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that kind of.
Did you literally read SB and go, what is that, San Diego?
But wouldn't it have been on the way to San Diego? Isn't that south?
Yes, but there's a southbound and northbound.
I thought it was South Bay. I thought it was from when I was in San Francisco and driving back.
Do they call it the South Bay?
Well, I was heading southbound on the bay.
On the bay.
I think I do
boat.
believe it was from my trip to San Biego, my favorite city.
Love
and I was driving with Maureen San Biego on our way there.
Oh, you were taking her home.
I had to take her home. She lives all the way in San Biego.
I can't imagine the idea of like spraying water like a whale's blowhole. And then being able to clean up enough to keep going is wild to me.
Well,
shout out to you.
because like once it's all over the room, I'm kind of like, I guess let's just finish up in the fuck in the shower.
Yeah, that is a new definition
Especially
for
if you're
make
in
the
a
room
hotel.
stink.
Yeah, if you're in a hotel, they usually have bigger showers, or at least a tub.
Bigger.
Speaking of San Biego, on December 8th, I will be in San Biego doing another rally bartender competition. And you come if you're into making drinks, and we're having bartenders compete against each other with fun drinks of their choice.
You've done this before, right?
Yes.
Isn't it like a big deal? Don't they like award a big prize to a bartender?
There's like a $500 prize, or maybe it's more. Maybe it's like $500 to the bartender, $500 to the bar, or like a donation to the bar or something. Because this is the company that I was working with during the pandemic that was like paying bartenders.
Yes.
Then we did the digital competition, and they let us, and they donated a bunch of money to Redline at the time.
How do you taste test in the digital competition for the bartending?
I think the digital competition was more about using the
Flair?
sponsor. Yeah, it was about using the sponsored liquor and then making a fun video of you making the drink. So some people would like shoot videos of them making the drink. In like a really cool, like a bunch of bar flair throwing the things. Some people did like stunts. Some people were like mixing them on the back of a motorcycle. Like it was like whatever interesting video because we didn't get to taste them.
When will we ever process the collective trauma of the pandemic?
I don't know, but a lot of people are saying let's go back. And
What? Who is saying that?
The lonely girls who eat ketchup. Next call.
Hey there, lonely girl.
Hi, Big Dipper. Hi, Meatball, and any guests that might be on here. First time, long time. I have a question for you all.
Sure.
So I was hooking up with a guy, and he's really hot. He's very much bear type, very furry, hairy, and he started calling his penis his peepee. But he kept referring to it as like his adult male hairy peepee. So I'm curious what y'all think about like when somebody uses that to refer to their penis. Is it gay? I guess so. Anyway, talk to you later, I guess. Bye.
Cue the Jesse J meme. You're gonna sing it?
No, 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 no.
I don't know. It's just always been like this, I guess.
I think I was dropped a few times. My mom. Anyway.
PP.
I think it's sometimes hot when someone is like, "Oh yeah, suck my big fat daddy dick," but when they go, "Suck my big hairy pee-pee," makes me want to throw some a Hannibal bottle of apple juice. Say, "Grow up."
Squirt some ketchup on it and say, "You know what? You have at it because I'm not going there.
I'm not going there. You're acting like a baby."
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we have collectively in the English language made a decision about like slang that makes sense. And they're like, what are some of like, name like the top 5 like hottest nicknames for a dick?
Cock.
Yes.
Feels good in the mouth.
Yeah.
Smooth skin of the cock. Wiener.
No, see, wiener is not
Wiener's
top
a
5.
little Juvenile.
Like dick, cock, meat.
Oh, schlong.
Schlong is slightly comical, but I think it works.
Dick, cock, meat, hammer.
Hammer's crazy. But like there's clearly a hierarchy, and then anatomical has risen up because of gooning. Now saying the word penis is sexual.
But sometimes the gooners are weird about it, where they're like, yeah, you like me when I'm, what do they call it?
Gooning?
No, I can't remember. But there's like a medical term for a penis massage. I think it starts with an L. Lagment? Whatever. But they'll be like, yeah, I'm stroking my penis. Do you like my big penis?
Right, exactly.
I don't like it.
So they've rebranded that term. So anyways, I just feel like peepee is nowhere on the list. Ding dong? Imagine if you were like in a sexual position and someone said ding dong.
My peepee?
Or thing.
It's like I had a lesbian friend whose
thing.
girl was like, I want to show you my flower. And she was like,
That's
flower.
Crazy. That's crazy.
What are we, 12? Put some apple juice on it.
Okay, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this. Hey everyone, we are back here at Sloppy Seconds. I do want to take a moment, if you'll allow me, Meatball, while you hit that blueberry vape or whatever it is. Is it blue raspberry?
Blue ras lemonade.
The smoke is blue. Did you see that?
No.
The smoke is blue.
Everyone on the plane could see it.
You vaped on the plane? Starring Samuel L. Jackson?
Vape on a plane. No, but I was sitting in first.
Look at the smoke. Look at the smoke.
I was sitting in first class.
It's blue.
It is blue. That cannot be good for me.
Oh, my blue ras lemonade computer cigarette that I'm inhaling? Jesus Christ. You were sitting in first class on the plane. Brag about it.
And they were doing that thing where they went around and they were like, they would say your name. They'd be like, look. Well, everyone knows. They'd be like, Logan, would you like a drink? And when I got off the plane, he goes, have a great day, Logan. And I was literally like, am I in love with this man?
Oh, I would be like, please.
No, I just don't. I mean, I heard it all week from my family. Like, everyone just called me from my family. So when he was doing it, I was like, oh, do we know each other better than we do?
Oh,
like,
yes,
it was
I
like
understand.
working on me using my real name. But that does not mean to call me my real name. There's some guy who always calls me Logan. No matter what event I'm at, in or out of drag, if I don't know you personally, do not call me Logan.
Yeah.
Because I turn around and I'm like, who is it? Like, who knows me? And it's not someone I know. You're just some guy.
Who knows me? Well, here...
I don't know your name. You're customer number 32.
Ooh. Only 32
Whoa, that was
people came.
crazy.
I'm just kidding. 532. Your customer number 532, if that's slut. Well, I want to invite everyone to a place where it feels like everybody knows
Everybody knows your name.
But really, the vibe is you could just do a fake name because it's all
glad you came.
pretty low key.
Oh, and they're always glad you came.
We are doing our final Drain Your Nut of 2025 out in Duarte on Saturday.
Come on.
Saturday.
Concrete jungle where factories are made up. My car got locked in there. Only in Duarte.
Why'd your car get locked in there?
Because remember when we were there for the Ben Orson thing, I parked in a weird spot. Oh, I parked
it got
in front.
blocked in.
Yeah, what did I say?
I thought you said your car got locked in the warehouse, and I'm like, what?
No, sorry. There was a delivery being made, and there was like an 18-wheeler that parked right behind me, so I just kind of stood there and was like, hey, you guys gonna leave soon?
Real Industrial Warehouse. So Saturday, December 6th, we are doing our final Drain Your Nut of 2025 in Duarte. There are 2 sessions, the daytime session and the nighttime session. Fun fact. Okay, so you can get your tickets at drainyournut.com and a special discount, $5 off the ticket if you use the code GIFT. But a special announcement in between the daytime party and the nighttime party, we are hosting the Cum Dump Van at Drain Your Nut. What that means is the van will be parked in the party all day and night. So during the party, people can use the van however they like. But on the break in between the party, we're turning up a production for the Cum Dump Van. So we'll be filming on the break in between the parties. So if you want to be a part of the filming, which a lot of people do, go on over to Cum Dump Van and check that out. And you can load up these 2 cum dumps at Drain Your Nut.
That's that's advertising and cross promotion.
That's right. We're working with the cum dump van. It's a DYN X CDV. You know what I mean?
And there will be some of the CD dolls. Don't do it, little girl. Now, on December 3rd.
Okay. You have no comments about the cum dump van?
You've already announced it and promoted it here. So I said it last week. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Patrick, he did.
Okay,
so
fine. Go
on
ahead.
December 3rd, there will be a actual Wicked themed event at Precinct. I will be playing
because the other one
Alphaba.
wasn't?
No, it wasn't. And I will be Alphaba. And then on December 8th, come to San Diego for the competition. And San Biego, sorry. And then on December 19th will be Fat Slut, where we have special guest Willem. Finally, she's back. And
doll.
from Dragula Titans Season 2, your top 3er, JK will be there, along with my husband, Charles Galen.
Wow.
Those are the 3 things if you want to see me this month, because I'm going to say no to everything else.
Yeah, you need to rest, girl.
I need to rest my foot. Rest this pissy. Next call.
Hi, I'm about to have sex with a porn star that I have watched and I am a big fan of. He randomly hit me up on Sniffies, and at first I didn't know who he was. And then we were talking, we moved to texting, and then he sent me a link to his OnlyFans, like a free subscription. I was like, oh my God, I finally put 2 and 2 together. You're the porn star that I've watched all the time, and I'm like a huge fan of your videos. And so he's still planning on coming over. We're still going to have a good time. But now in my head, I'm replaying every porn I've ever seen him in. And I think I'm going to be overthinking it. I think I'm going to be trying to perform like the bottoms I've seen him have sex with in porn. Like, I know he's a normal person who just wants sex. Like, we're not even going to be filming or anything. But how would you go about this scenario and get out of your head so you're not thinking like you have to perform like you're in a porno for a porn star? Thanks.
First, I'd say, Jimmy, I can't do all those things that they do on the inkedpig.com. No, I have been in this situation before. And I think what calmed me down was realizing, like, okay, one, they messaged you. So they're interested in you. That you don't have to be nervous that you're not their type or that they're doing it as a favor. They contacted you. 2, you are not a porn star. They know that. And sometimes people that do porn just want normal sex. When they're making porn, they're overthinking it. They're trying to make sure they're getting the angle right. They're doing this. They're doing that. This is just going to be some normal sex for them.
Yeah, maybe they're not a moaner in real life, but when they film, they have to
the porn, they are.
give them the old yeah.
Also, step 3, read the room. Check their vibe. Try to match their energy. It's all about playing off of each other. And they're going to know that you're nervous. And also, it's kind of wild that they sent you their OnlyFans. And step 4, take a Viagra.
Well, you want to hear how it went?
No.
Hey, this is me calling to update that I just had sex with the porn star. It was lovely. He was a lovely man.
He brought a bunch
We
of apple juice.
had beautiful sex and cuddled after.
Beautiful sex and cuddled after. Did you hear that?
Oh, see, now he doesn't get to do that in porn.
Yeah.
And cuddled after. It felt great. I don't know what I was worried about. Stop worrying. Bye.
Girl, you sound like he took every last drop of cum out of you, and you are withered
ruined your life.
away. Like, where did you go?
He's still in like that blissful after state of being like, and we cuddled after. See, now you sound like you're in love. You can't ever fall in love with a porn star.
Did he call you by your first name up in the air?
In the airplane. I forgot what I've already spoken about. I'm crashing. It's bedtime.
I forgot what I've already spoken about.
It's time for me to go back to bed.
Good morning, fucks. I had a hookup yesterday that was very interesting. I hooked up with this really muscular gentleman who has always hit me up, and he's a very big gorilla of a man, and after a couple of years of wearing me down, and I'd always see him at the Eagle, he's like, I decided, okay, let's fuck, right? Well, he came over, and he had a prosthetic ass, and I've never touched one of these before, but I went to grab his ass and it was really firm. Like it feels like 2 shoulder pads in his ass. And when I touched it, I kind of recoiled and he looked at me like, I know. And I still fucked him and I still came.
Okay. He had a prosthetic ass or he had a silicone?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
prosthetic means like it's a
you can pop it on and pop it off.
Like was he wearing
it under the skin?
Because under the skin means that he had
a procedure,
and those are called implants.
That's correct.
We both couldn't find the word for the longest. You had a procedure. I think you mean he had an implant ass, and that's fine. That was just gender affirming care for him. He wanted a big butt and he got it.
God, I want a big butt.
There's that one picture where it does look big.
I know. What about the angles? Man, that made me realize photography is witchcraft.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
Oh, for real.
Oh, who cares? What?
We want
Gaga goo goo.
Oh God. Me want juice.
We want apple juice. I don't think I'd care. I think I'd find it interesting if I'm just intrigued by everyone, like different bodies.
You'd be like poke.
Well, I would. It's like that one time when the guy I was making out with, I realized he was missing a tooth, and then for like the rest of the makeout session, my.
Your tongue was just
I was
running
just
that train.
like sticking it in the touching the gum, being like, "That's cool," and he had to tell me to stop, and I was like, "What?" He was like, "I can feel that."
It's like the people who have the ab implants.
Yeah, I would just be poking it and feeling it, and then they'd have to be like, "Okay, enough."
Okay, please don't play Mangala with my abdomen. Yeah, this reminds me of, I think a lot of millennials have this point of reference from Queer as Folk. Do you remember like the pilot episodes of Queer as Folk when Hal Sparks is like getting cruised by that hot guy, and then he takes him home and he pulls the butt cheeks out?
Yeah. This could also mean like, those drag queens wear them sometimes, like the fake hip pads with the butt attached.
Yeah.
Was it that? Was he being like, fuck me in here? Because I just
fuck me in here.
Well, like through the hole in it. Because I just
no.
Because I just hooked up with a guy and he had like a mouth, like fake butthole thing that he like put on his mouth, and then you like fucked through that into his mouth, and he just like laid on the bed.
So you fucked his face into a flesh jack? I mean, you fucked a flesh jack that was attached in his face?
But it was like strapped onto his head.
Could you feel any insides?
Any what?
Like, could you feel his cheeks?
Yeah,
or his
like
mouth
literally,
or...
like
yeah.
I don't know if it had like a horse bit on it or what, like, but there was no teeth.
That's freaky as hell. I love that.
It was crazy. But again, I'm the type of person that's like, I at first I was like, this is kind of weird, and then I was like, once I was getting into it, I was like, just see what happens, and it was
No
fun.
teeth.
No teeth.
Speaking of,
I don't give toothy blowjobs. Very small percentage of people do say I give toothy blowjobs. You know who gives toothy blowjobs? China. I don't give toothy blowjobs. Bill Clinton says that I give a credible head.
so are they comparing me to Trump in this situation? My explanation about
a lot of people say I don't give toothy blowjobs.
High percentage of people say that I do not give toothy blowjobs.
Listen, audience.
We didn't actually get any calls of people. You told them to call in.
Asked? Maybe you're not blowing our listeners.
Yeah, I mean that's
because they're generally like
except for
old.
that one guy.
Oh yeah,
who got us on the
live stream. But he looked different. But that was very funny. If you aren't a Mom Plus Gold member, you have no idea what we're talking about. But we had a live stream and someone that Dipper had hooked up with popped on and started talking and then was like, "No, we've hooked up." And
I've been to your apartment.
Dipper was like, "Who are you?"
I really was like, "Oh my god, I'm having a wild time because I don't recognize you."
But then
at
once
all.
you showed us once he showed
And
the
then
pictures of what he used to look like versus now, they are very different looking.
He then messaged me on Sniffies after the live stream and was like, "Sorry if that was weird," and I was like, "This," and I scrolled up and I saw the photo he had sent me, and I was like, "This is the photo that I knew you as versus what you look like on the live stream. Different hair, different facial hair, different hair color, different glasses. Like, it was a lot."
Yeah, he got hotter. He upgraded.
Mama, I'm gonna let you upgrade. Okay, you ready for the last phone call?
Yes. One more, please.
Hi, Big Dipper. Hi, Meatball. So I'm here at Prospect Park in Brooklyn at this grilling spot. And
don't say the name of the park.
This guy's dick, and I worked for it. And when he came, he was like, he pulled me off and didn't let me have his cum. I'm like, what is this? Is this normal? Like, you work your ass off for the cum and then the guy just pulls you off? Like, what is it? Like, I don't know, disease or something? Well, anyways, I think it's really weird. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Cure yourself.
Oh, thank you so much for calling in, La Zavaleta. Now, I do. Sometimes when the person who's blowing me is like super aggressive, I don't want that type of aggression while I'm coming. Does that make sense?
Aggression. Oh, like their actual.
They're like, and then when I come, I want it to be like not that.
Chill.
Yeah.
And
then afterwards we can get back to that.
And when you're out in a cruising scenario, it's sort of hard to be like, okay, and now go slow for the finish. Like you just kind of want to be silent.
Yeah, so you pull their head off. So, but normally I'll be like, I'm about to come, and then I'll see what they're up to, and then decide in the moment whether I'm going to rip their head off my dick or not.
Do you like when they?
But I'll still come in their mouth.
Do you like when you give the warning? And then they like pull back and like put their tongue out and like look up at you and like start with their hand. I'm like, no, just be in it.
Don't just like remain at the same rhythm.
Yeah, because that's what got
and
you.
And then when I'm about to I hate the change up.
Change up is hard. Sometimes I have to change up because
your mouth,
the jaw, the neck. You can say I have a small mouth.
The back, the pussy, the crack.
Yeah, sometimes you like get a cramp or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You got to change it up. Did I tell you about the time when I was in Palm Springs for Leather Pride and I went to that like big naked pool party, not at CCBC but at another place, and I was out in the backyard area that has like the play area?
No, you didn't. Go on.
And I was sort of like most of the people there were just like pounding ass in the slings, like under these under these tents under the hot sun, and I was just like, I was more like taking it all in, and like I like a group, but I don't necessarily want to be on like full display in the middle of the day. So like there's like a shrubbery maze, and I was like, I'll go back over there, but I don't want to be like out in the area where people are sunbathing and playing and have their phones out, and like I was just sort of like, I want to not be in that area. But most of the action was in that area, and so I sort of had my eye on this like big, thick, older guy who was I think he like had shorts on, and he was watching some guy get fucked, and I looked and I saw that he was getting hard, and then he sort of like pulled his dick out, and I was just like next to him. I didn't say a word, but I just stared down at his dick, and he like took one step closer to me, and I like reached my hands out and I like grabbed the burls, and I got down on my knees and I started blowing him, and he clearly was close because like moments after I started sucking him, he was like, oh, I'm gonna come. And I was like, okay, great. And it felt crazy because I was in the middle of this field and all of these people were around me, and the only other action that was happening was like the sling right in front of us. So I was like, I know people are watching this. And I get down, and then right as he's about to come, he does exactly what this caller says, where he backs up. And he just came onto the grass. He pulled away from me, grabbed his hand, and then came onto the grass.
That's
and
weird.
I was like, what the fuck? What is it? Disease? As this caller
What
said.
is it? Disease?
So I was like, what the fuck? And so he was like, oh, thanks, man. Like he was like really nice and talkative and appreciative. And I was like, but you didn't give me my gift. Use code GIFT at trainyournet.com for $5 off. I was like, you didn't give me my gift. And so I reached over and I sort of scooped up all of the cum that was like still sort of like coming out of his dick. And I grabbed it in my hand and I put it right in my mouth while I looked at him. How about that?
That's crazy.
And then I walked over to the other side of the field and I started chatting with the guy who's now my interior designer. So how about that?
I want
to blend my professional and personal relationships.
That's crazy. But your interior designer was there. What's he up to? What's his Instagram?
Right,
Why don't you send me his Instagram? I just want to say hi.
He's gonna get plenty of shout outs soon enough. Once we start working, we're gonna document the process and shout him out.
All right.
Shall we end it? Thanks so much. Shall we end it all, Meatball?
I would love to.
We got to go to Christmas. We got to go to Christmas in Palm Springs first.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own sick story at 213-536-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode that come out every Tuesday and Friday. And goodbye. Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Produced by Patrick Strapazone.
Engineered by Scott Anderson.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Art direction by Eris Sevilla.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Studios.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.